Alright, we're going to remove the seats, the center console, and Mike's just going to kind of jump in. Here you can see the bolt. He's already loosened that one. This one's coming out. I'm not going to sit here and watch him, pull out 4 bolts, but he's going to take out 8 bolts, 2 for the two front seats, and then I'm going to show you how he leans the seats back and undoes the wire harness. So we'll jump right back in here. So here the seats unbolted. All we're going to do is lean it back, and then if you look here, you've got your different airbag and seatbelt controls. Let me see if I can get the camera down here. Let's see. Okay, Mike's gonna, yeah, here we go. Okay, go ahead and show them how you just kind of pinch it, just like you do all their other connectors, and they generally just slide right out. And remember, I'm going to tell you again, I'll probably say it a million times before this video is over, make sure you disconnect the battery. You don't want to set anything off. Alright, that's it. The harness is out, and Mike's going to yank the seat out. See if he can do it on video live without breaking anything. No pressure, Mike. Actually, he's done this quite a few times, so it should be pretty easy for him. Alright, there we go. There's the front seat. Follow the same step for the passenger seat, and then we'll get started on the back. Alright, here we got Mike taking out the back seats. There's 4 bolts. One there, one here, and here. He's going to take out the bottom part. Then he's going to fold the top part, and we'll show you how to remove that. Next is the center console. Alright, let's take a quick break here. Alright, Mike took out the 4 bolts, and he's just going to pop the seats out. There goes one. Same thing for the other, and then we're going to start the top. So we'll jump right back in. Alright, Mike's going to fold the seats down, but we put a little banner down here to keep the leather from getting dirty. Alright. Now let me jump in here. Now what we're going to do now is, there are 4 bolts we need to remove. Back here, pop these out. Pop this one out. Mike's going to fold this seat down. Oops. Same thing. Pop it out. Take out the 4 bolts. And then we're going to slide these seats out. The other thing we're going to do is remove this plastic here so it doesn't vibrate with the subwoofer hitting. So go ahead and pull these out, and we'll go to the next step. Mike's getting ready to pull out the seats. Now before you do, lift that up. Notice how he put the bolts back in there like we had talked about earlier. That way you don't misplace them. Slide the seats out, and next thing we're gonna do is pull out the that old JBL subwoofer, if that's what you want to call it, and the rest of the plastic. And we'll come back in. Mike forgot to undo the seat belt here. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Then you can take this seat out. Just wanted to make sure you guys saw that. Okay, we're taking out 3 screws here. To speed things along, we're actually just going to use a drill here. Okay. And then he's just going to grab that top plastic up on top and just basically yank it forward. Yank more. There you go. Out she comes. And he already took out the bolt on the other side, so we're basically going to do the same thing over there. Basically yank it out. There you see the subwoofer, if that's what you want to call it. And you can see the JBL amp. All that's going to come out. We're going to unplug that right now. We'll jump back in here in a second. Alright, taking out the subwoofer now. These are all 10mm bolts, by the way. I think there's a total of 4. 2 on top, 2 on the bottom.
I already got the other one.
And he already unplugged the harnesses, and out she comes. So Mike's going to start taking the rest of the paneling out. Here he's going to just pull up, just kind of check, make sure nothing's hooked up. There we go. The thing we're going to do is remove the seatbelt, the lower seatbelt bolt. Pop that plastic out. Same thing like most of the bolts, 14mm. We'll take that out. Okay. As soon as we pull that panel out, we'll put that bolt back in there. Next thing he's going to do is take out the rear floor panel. Again, just lift up, pops right out. Right? Everything just sort of pops. You feel a little uncomfortable, but little patience, pops right out. There we go. Okay, next thing we're going to do now is remove that front kick panel. This little thumb screw there. Just pop it out. Pull that panel straight back. And out it comes. And that's going to give us access to the speaker, run the speaker wires. Okay, do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll start running that speaker wire. Okay guys, going to show you how to remove the center console. It's pretty easy. It takes about 5 minutes. It's not very difficult at all. I'm going to be cheating. I'm going to use an air tool to, you know, speed things along for me. Let me see. I guess I'll start with, I'll move the camera and I'm going to try and get a top view of everything. That way it's easier for you guys to see what's going on. Alright, not sure how well this is going to show. It's kind of dark in here. First thing I did is I took a screwdriver and I popped up this panel. Comes right out. You're going to see a couple of 10mm bolts in there. Sorry, that's probably loud. Take these out, and again, I usually have a box for everything. Okay, next, let me see if I can get this here. Okay, I'm gonna pause here for a second, come right back. All right, next I'm gonna take the shifter off, just twist. Then this center part, pull straight up. Okay, out it comes. Exposes 2 screws here. I'm not sure if you can see them. Let me grab my Phillips. Okay. Again, make sure to mark these because it's real easy to get them mixed up. Take this one out and pop it loose. Come on, pop it loose. There you go. There's this part. All right, there's 2 more screws here. Hear the ice cream man cruising by. Okay, take this out. Pop this out, and this should just slide straight back.